Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look at the Salvo Precision MCX GBBR MWS lineup again. This time we're talking about mag compatibility. Now I've got a few magazines on the bench. We have the Salvo Precision magazine. We have the magazine from my Noveske Ghetto Blaster, which is a double eagle magazine. We have a standard Tokyo Marui Stanag mag, which is still the GOAT in every way. We have a Gen 1 PMag from Guns Modify, which has the upgraded parts in the bottom. And we have a Gen 3 or a version 3 GMP mag. So I've only got one of these because it came, what did I buy this for now? I think it came with something. I can't remember what this came with. But, or I may have just bought one. Honestly, I can't remember. I think it came with a 416, didn't it? So there we go, 416. So the Salvo Precision, the Double Eagle, will use the same filling adapter that I make for the MWS magazines. They'll fill. What I found is the Salvo Precision magazine to fill is a little bit more gritty on the speed loader, so there's a little bit more pressure, and I think that's due to just the feed lips are a slightly higher tolerance or harder plastic compared to the Double Eagle. Now, when filling the Double Eagles with BBs, you have to be careful because the feed lips, I've like been pushing the BBs like this with my finger before and it's dumped the whole mag out. When you use the Jaeger Precision Easy Loader, you have to be very careful. So once you've filled it, you need to continuously hold this on, fill it all the way up, drop the BBs out, hold this like that, and then pull it off the top. Because if you don't, the feed lips just turn the Easy Loader into an unloader and it just throws them all out. So that's the issues that I've had with the Double Eagle, the newer version of Double Eagle mags. Now the Marui mags, you know, absolute gold standard as it is. Gen 1P mags, still running these with my Easy Loader design, which is like the 2.0. These work absolutely fine filling. They're a dream to fill up. The version 3s are a pain in the ass. Now people have been asking me when I'll update the adapters to fit with the version 3s. And I honestly think it's not actually to do with the feed lips anymore. I think it's actually to do with the channel, the front channel in the magazine. I think what's happening with this speed loader, because you can get like a couple of plunges in, this one feeds down nice and smooth. This one, the version 3s, after you fed a couple of BBs in, it gets stuck, and it's kind of like trying to fill a pistol magazine from the top. I think what's happening is the BBs are getting wedged inside the channel. So it's not a case of this doesn't work with the top of the magazine, because it does. I think it's a case of somewhere down the line, Guns Modify have changed its magazine internally, and as you try to fill it from the top, the BBs just get blocked up on the side walls of the feed channel. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. So we'll see if this thing can make it through 5 magazines as well. So we have the Salvo Precision magazine, which comes with the MCX. So we're going to dump some rounds into a box here. Feeds fine. We have the Double Eagle Stanag mag. These are, from what I've seen, these are really expensive. It's a copy of the Marui magazine, much like the Salvo one as well. However, I've seen these go for like 60 to 65 pounds. Honestly, if you're buying Stanag mags, I don't see the point in you getting these mags. You might as well go and get the Marui mags. It's a better magazine. It's made to a higher quality. It's more gas efficient in terms of the components inside are made to a higher tolerance. You know, you can tell, it might be difficult to say on camera, but you can just tell that one's cheaper than the other. And, you know, you can sometimes, there's a lot of places where you can get them proper real deal Marui mags cheaper than you can get these DE ones. So if that mag was 30 quid, then happy days. Anything more than that, I just don't see the point. Buy yourself some Marui mags. So we'll test this Double Eagle mag now in the MCX. Seems to work fine. One round fell out there. We might not have any hop on the barrel, or I might have fed 2 rounds in. Marui MWS magazine. It's what I use in all the games I go to. Works absolutely fine. Gen 1 PMag from Guns Modify. Works fine. And finally the Gen 3 PMag from Guns Modify. So you see they work absolutely fine. And what we're going to do now is we're quickly going to chrono them. Don't take this, I mean, take with a pinch of salt because, you know, we're going through different mags. Salvo Precision one first. We're just going to do 3 rounds and see what comes out. We're doing 1.5, 1.5, 1.53. So around about 330 feet per second on a 0.3. Double Eagle mag. 1.53. 1.53. 1.57. Wow. A little bit higher at the end there. Tokyo Marui. 1.37. 1.38. 1.39. So the Marui mag's more consistent, but it's slightly lower powered. That'll just be due to the valves and how they've got the mag set up from factory. GMP mag, these tend to come out a little bit warmer than TM mags, so we'll see. Yeah, 1.56. 1.48. 1.43. So quite a lot of variance there. But they tend to be more have a higher power, sorry, compared to MWS mags. Gen 3 version 3P mag. 1.58. Wow, 1.68. 1.66. So the version 3 Guns Modified P mags coming out the highest. So what I'm going to try now is we're going to see how this thing does with the fun switch on each magazine. Now we might get a bit of cooldown, we're doing a lot of testing, so just, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. We just want to see if they feed and work. So Salvo Precision magazine. Fed all rounds. Double Eagle. Fed all rounds, was a little bit faster on the rate of fire there. Tokyo Marui. Absolutely fine. The gun is probably getting very cold now, so that magazine's out of gas. Probably just didn't fill it enough. We got one in the chamber. No, I don't think so. So version 3P mag. They always seem a bit more punchy, those version 3P mags. So they all work. They've all got relatively similar power. The Marui one was the lowest powered, but still doing, you know, 1.37 joules. These are very relative to each other. I mean, you look at them, sometimes if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck, but you'll see there are slight differences in the magazines there. The P mags, this one, I mean, I very rarely use my P mags now because they always let me down. Whether they're leaking all of a sudden out the box, even though I've got all those things. So these magazines are expensive. You know, you see them going anywhere upwards to £85 a magazine. And I bought the Gen 1s, then I spent a fortune getting all the plates at the bottom to help seal them because they kept notoriously leaking, and they still leak to this day, which is probably why that one was out of gas. But again, I've just put gas in that, and it's we've got a couple of shots, so I don't really know what's going on with this mag. Could be my propane can's low, but does sound like it's filling. Just the P mags just seem to always stay in my my magazine box and never really come out. There we go, finally. So they all work. It enjoys all of them. Personally, I would be going with MWS mag, which is what I will be doing. I've got a bunch of these. I've got a bunch of these. I'll probably never really ever use these mags. I don't know. I don't fully trust them yet. Now we will have to take the Salvo apart and see if it has a feed tube or an elongated feed tube, excuse me, like the Marui. But there you have it. Whatever mags you've got, they'll run in the Salvo, which is good to know. The only other mag that I haven't tested, which I have somewhere, is a 20 round TM mag, which they work exactly the same as this. The top's exactly the same. So if this mag works, the 20 rounder will work. And Ghetto Blaster, which I absolutely love this Ghetto Blaster. It's so much fun and very, very short. Very punchy. Works on both mags. You're going to have a bit of difference because, you know, one's using a half length bolt. This one's got a full bolt with a shortened tube. But there you have it. All your magazines will work. I don't have the Double Eagle polymer mag from my N4 anymore because I sold the Double Eagle N4 to Ollie in the Discord. And yeah, honestly, so far so good. It's showing all the signs of being a solid product. I'm not a massive fan of this stock at the minute because it doesn't want to fold, but yeah, the Virtus, very cool indeed. I imagine across the board with the Salvo MCX is going to be the same. The only difference you're going to have is the front ends, so they all come with the same stock. And on the back of that compatibility, it went exactly the way I thought it was going to go. Usually with TM clones, using good quality magazines always seems to work. Hope you've liked it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this line of products. Did I make the right decision picking the Virtus? I didn't have a Virtus. And also let me know down below what else you want to see me do with this thing. And yeah, it seems pretty solid and positive out of the box compared to every other platform that I've looked at. It's showing all the signs of being a great performer and a good choice for those out there not wanting to spend well over $1,000 for the same kind of thing. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the links in the description below for the Discord. Join the Discord, become part of the Jaeger community, and come and have a chat with us online when you feel like you want to. And as always, from me and a slightly cleaner looking bench, we'll see you in the next one.